How's that?
Better, way better.
Okay, good. Had to crank it, got it clipping on my my interface there.
You got a nice. Your setup makes your mic is the perfect mic for your voice.
SM58 baby.
Smooth
Industry
jazz.
standard. The jazz is real smooth.
Oh, actually, I didn't
Listen to the
uninstall
smooth
Overwatch,
sounds
but I will uninstall Overwatch now.
on WJZZ, the Jizz Jazz.
Stop it.
I thought he was gonna do the doggy style DJ thing. This is DJ Easy Dick.
I don't know that reference.
You never listened to the Doggy Style album?
No,
Snoop Dogg's
I'm
first
not
album
into
ever?
hip hop. I'm not into hip hop. I've tried. I don't know. Just doesn't speak to me. Nothing against it at all. It's like ultimate level of white. That's what I've got going on.
I just found out he's friends with one of the bands that I'm friends with from West Virginia.
Oh yeah? What band is that?
Left Behind. They're not together anymore, but
Like Snoop Dogg is?
MoviePass will track people's eyes through their phone cameras to make sure they don't look away from ads.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Burn it all
so-
down if that's where we're going.
Yeah, so it uses the camera. It's supposed to be you can like for phones and tablets to watch movies. But it uses the camera to make sure you're looking. And if you look away, it conveniently pauses the video so it'll be ready for you when you get back.
Luckily
that way they can make sure they're doing it to protect advertisers. Because it turns out people don't watch ads.
I guess
that technology's existed for a while and it sucks ass. Like it's not very like especially if you wear glasses, it doesn't work.
I don't know.
So but still it's fucking creepy. It's like literally an advertising campaign made by the guys from A Clockwork Orange.
Yeah. Holy
literally
shit.
Just
I was gonna say that don't sound like some Bird Box shit. Like, make sure your eyes are glued to the screen. Like, what the fuck?
If you look away, you don't get paid.
That's like Netflix being like, "Are you still watching this, motherfucker? Just run the ads. You get the money anyway. Shut up."
MoviePass still exists. Apparently,
Or they can probably charge a lot
down,
more for ads if they guarantee people are watching them.
These motherfuckers, they're gonna fuck around and get me back to pirating. I'm telling you. All these like
back to pirating.
My reaction. Dust off the hat.
Back to pirating.
Yeah,
officially
back to pirating. I swear I'm not pirating right now.
Oh, yeah. I totally don't have Pokemon Legends Arceus on my computer. There's no way.
Oh, that'd be crazy. You don't have a Switch on your computer.
How would you even run that? That sounds like complicated tech.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
there's no program called Ryujinx that can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Dolphin doesn't exist either.
I like watching people play like Mario Galaxy on the Xbox S.
Oh yeah.
That shit's pretty cool. I was like, that makes me want an Xbox S. I'm like, wait a second, I got a computer. But
Seriously.
yeah. That was something that I saw.
That definitely is a reason to get Xbox X. Like I'm not sure. Like whenever I do decide to do that, if I even do it in this generation, I'm not sure which one I'll go with.
I have a PC, so I have no need to do that.
I mean, there's some exclusive things, and it's like sometimes you don't want to sit in front of the computer.
I have a feeling on this current gen of Xbox, there won't be a game for it that comes out that doesn't come out on PC. PlayStation, for sure.
No, yeah, we gotta settle Corsa. We're good.
Yeah,
them releasing Halo directly to PC, I think, is a good sign of that. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta get my food that's been sitting outside.
Oh yeah, I thought you. Yeah.
I live in an apartment complex, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm the only person who lives on my floor now.
Oh, you got the whole floor to yourself? Copy.
All right, now's the time for us to say a bunch of TOS shit.
Oh God, no, please. Please, I finally broke 10 viewers. Please, no.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm my hardest. The fuck am I looking for?
Oh man. Sorry, I ingested the devil's lettuce and therefore I'm snacking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've got
Up
so
the
many tabs
channel.
open. I was reading through or watching through Super Bowl commercials before we started this.
Yeah, I didn't watch the Super Bowl at all this year. I don't know. I still feel weird watching sports at all because of COVID.
Oh, yeah, that was a complaint I saw. There was nobody that did any masks. Nobody apparently the announcers were even allowed to talk about COVID. They didn't want to bring anything down.
Yeah, that's not surprising at all. Considering the typical football fan and you know, the owners.
Is Leon hating on my cum command?
Why are those commands? Why do those exist? And now they made a command for exclamation point.
You've known frames for as long as I have, and I know the answer to that.
Yeah, I think Leon knows the answer.
I don't like it. Bread and circuses. But if you watch the Super Bowl, you would have known to go online and get your Bud Light NFT.
Is it
Oh,
free?
damn. I missed out.
They gave everyone a free NFT.
Yeah, so it's called Bud Light Next, which I'm fairly sure is an ad campaign to bring Zoomers back to Bud Light because they're losing. But yeah, during the commercial, they had some like metaverse nods and there was like an NFT. And then on Twitter, they're like, by the way, here's NFTs from the commercial. They're all sold out, but it's been over 24 hours, so.
Something they should consider when, if they want to win Gen Z back is maybe make your beer not taste like ass. That's a good start.
NFTs.
Yep, gotta do NFTs. Like either we make our product decent or NFTs, and everyone's like NFT.
Yeah, quiet now watching through the commercial for.
Bless you.
Thank you.
There were a few good commercials. I liked the Google one a lot. That might be my favorite I saw. But yeah, Bud Light.
I didn't really pay attention to the commercials.
I was always under the impression that commercials are the best part of the Super Bowl. So the day after, I always look up the good
Not
ones.
if you're a football fan.
Well, I'm not a football fan. I'm from Indiana. What do I have to celebrate football for?
Come on, man. You gotta have a team or something.
You like the Colts?
If you ask my family, we've all been Colts fans. I think we've only been Colts fans as long as Peyton Manning was joining them, but it's been our entire lives, apparently.
Yeah, I'm a football fan, and you know, I never really have a reason to watch the Super Bowl. Well, there's one that I had a reason to watch.
Oh yeah, Mark's a Detroit Lions fan, so that's worse than the Colts.
I barely understand the purpose for a Super Bowl because we've never been to
the
one.
Eagles won a Super Bowl 2 years.
Oh
no, not 2 years ago. 4 years ago.
I think it's going on 70 years since we've won a championship.
Damn, your team. You should just retire that team.
How does it feel to watch your old quarterback win the Super Bowl?
Honestly, it's about right. It's exactly right.
I know in Detroit there was a lot of shirts being sold that said the Detroit Rams. shirts, and it was like the lion
I miss
logo with
those.
ram horns on it.
Because like the real problem is problem is twofold with the Lions. The Fords own it, and they're the worst fucking owners you can imagine. Like their picks are the dumbest you could ever find. It's like, oh, so we need a better offensive line to protect our all-star quarterback. It's like, all right, cool. Okay, so we're gonna get a wide receiver and a couple defensive linemen, first round picks. It's like that. It what? Just completely
can't
misses the
believe-
need. The
I can't
second,
believe Detroit didn't get one that had Stafford and Megatron.
it's the Lions. But like I said, they don't know how to build a team. They get like stars at like the hot positions, and then they hope it just all kind of works out, and they get a bunch of people who are well past their prime on there. But like, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and
I
Mrs.
think-
Ford doesn't care.
I
And
think
then there's the
Detroit's-
Detroit fans keep buying tickets, and they keep showing up to every single fucking game because they have a sold out streak.
I think Detroit's problem goes. That's part of it, and the other part of it's just bad timing. Like when they had Barry Sanders, Green Bay had Brett Favre.
Yeah, but who's their quarterback?
Whenever they had Matt Stafford and Megatron, Green Bay had Aaron Rodgers. I mean, it's just bad timing every time they get good. Every time they get a really good team that could probably win a Super Bowl, someone else in their division also does.
Well, I mean, those teams also built up their lines. They built up their defense. They actually tried to learn how to work as a team and be balanced.
When Barry Sanders was good, Detroit had an amazing line. That's why he's like one of the best running backs in NFL history. You have to have a good line to have a good running back.
But we had a shitty quarterback.
I couldn't even tell you who the quarterback was.
Bingo.
Barry Sanders.
Scott, shit, I can't remember. It was Scott something. When Barry Sanders was on there, and then we got Charlie Batch,
Oh, God.
and he was supposed to be the next big thing, and he was not. We beat the shit out of him because we get these like quarterbacks, and then we ignore the line. I'm dead serious. Like when Mr. Ford died, he was the last one who knew how to build the team, but like he wasn't good at it. And then Mrs. Ford took over when he died, and it's just the Suns want to sell the team as soon as fucking possible. When Mrs. Ford dies, it's going to instantly be sold off, and good. After
Sixers
that,
down 46. Is James Harden playing, Bagel? It's gonna take him a couple of games to get some chemistry.
I'm still proud of my Harden joke in your tweet.
At least the other teams won championships in the last 20 years. All of them, right? Tigers, Red Wings, Pistons.
In the last 10 years, you said?
20 years. No, not 10 years.
20 years? Tigers have gone to the World Series twice, but they haven't won. But yeah.
I thought they won when I was in high school. Like 2004.
No, they went in 2006, and they got beat by the Cardinals, and then they went in what was that? I think I was married then. I can't remember. It's like
I guess they haven't won one since
14. 14. It's 2014. They went and they got beat by the Giants. But yeah. I mean, at least they made it. Now they're in rebuilding phase, which means we get to watch a bunch of young kids suck and then blow their shit out. Or get good and get traded. Fun.
I got to see all my teams win championships except for the Sixers and Flyers.
The Lions is just there's such a sad story. The Fords just need to sell them, and they just will not.
When you input your B-Day into a website, do you put your actual B-Day or 1/1/1900?
This is a
I put
conversation.
my actual birthday.
Thank you.
What?
Okay, so this is the conversation with Quiet One. When you go on a website that has you like put in your birthday to get access, do you actually write your birthday in, or do you just write something to get past it?
Or my actual birthday.
I do too.
Thank you.
If I don't like being a liar.
Thank you.
It's just easier for me to type it in with the keypad and tab because I got like muscle memory for it too.
Yeah. I feel like my I would like go into full on panic mode, trying to stress out my ADHD to figure out a fake birthday rather than just typing my own. I love you, Quiet One.
By the way, Paradigm Shift, this is what this panel is. It's not a debate panel. It's like we come on and bullshit. I don't know if you knew that or not coming into this.
Yeah, no, sorry. Okay, so no. That's not. So yeah, I was talking about sports and I was like mad lost because like I'm from New York. Like I really only heavily ever focused on like New York teams. So I was making this joke in the back of my head and it just made me like zone out. I was like, yeah, y'all can have all these conversations, but get your pendants up, like get your World Series up, like get your championships up. Like y'all arguing these small ass little details. Like I'm really sorry that your protege didn't work out as a quarterback. Get your stats up, get your legendaries up. Like my bad, bro. Like I'm sorry.
West Virginia doesn't have
I mean,
West Virginia doesn't have a sports team, so I just adopted all the Philadelphia teams.
The only thing that me as a fan can do is just not go to the games, and I already don't go to Lions games. But like everyone in Detroit goes, and they're like, "Oh, look at our ticket sales. Clearly, we're doing well." And it's like, what have you looked at the score? Have you looked at our record? Like, hello.
See, that's why, like, that's what I mean about, like, that's what I kind of stopped doing that. That's what I mean about identity, especially when it comes to sports. Like, what are you buying into? That's why I was never like a
Has
good
there been a
sports
good?
fan.
By the way, first off, there's only one football team in the state of New York, and it's in Buffalo. All right. First off, the other two teams play in New Jersey.
What other two teams? What other two? Yo, what other two teams?
You're right.
We had a team in like 2008 and then they just disappeared one day. It was like Jamestown. Had no fucking clue what happened to them.
Yeah, so that year, you're talking about the year the Giants beat the Patriots?
Yeah.
I went to Marshall University during that game, and Ahmad Bradshaw from Marshall was the Giants running back. Man. He led the game in rushing yards with like less than 100 yards because that game there was no rushing. That was just a straight up pass game defense.
I lost a bet 2 years in a row because of fucking Eli Manning. First year, I was like, yeah, there's no way they're beating the Patriots. And then second year, I was like, well, I made a mistake last time, so I'm going to say that the Giants have it.
Listen, the only conference to beat Tom Brady and the Patriots in the Super Bowl is the NFC East.
Yeah. That's all we ever get. That's all we got.
But yeah, Giants that's why and the Eagles.
That's why I was just listening because I was just like, damn, I really don't know. Like y'all know that, and like my brain was like, why do you guys know that? Why is that so? Why are we trading?
I live in flyover country. I mean, I get it, but flyover country still has people in his arms. There's other places in New York, in LA.
And when was the last time the Knicks were good?
All right, don't do that.
I'm just saying. When was the last time the Knicks were good?
All right, we got the Nets. There's a whole thing. Like, just let it go, bro.
Was it Patrick Ewing?
No. It was like Carmelo Anthony, Amari Stoudemire.
Yeah. Right. I don't follow basketball, so.
Patrick Ewing, how many rings did he get?
Oh, don't do that. Don't bring up that fucking Chicago.
There were issues, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. There was issues. Somebody needed to count
Yeah.
something somewhere else.
There's
That's all I'm
issues.
gonna
The
say.
issue was Michael Jordan.
Yeah, seriously.
And then whenever he retired, the issue was Reggie Miller and Hakeem Olajuwon.
Oh,
Bye.
everybody switched. That's what I'm saying. Everybody
Oh,
switched.
you hit it again?
I didn't mean to hit that button.
He did.
So I've never met any of you. Who are these people?
Okay, so top right, he's the co-host of the panel. It's Leon Cyphers. And bottom left is Mark Monkey.
Yes.
Mark Monkey is. You can go into your introduction, Mark.
I'm from Flint, medical worker, well, formerly nursing student currently, and musician. I don't know, dad, all sorts of stuff. ADHD haver. Yeah. I don't know.
Streams left. He's a leftist political streamer.
Oh
Streams
yeah,
news.
I probably should mention that.
Considering that's
The
like
main
the
thing I do on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could talk about politics. I have no idea what's going on in the world.
Well, right
You
now,
might be
the
better
big
off.
news story is it looks like Russia's not invading Ukraine.
They never were.
Nah, I didn't think so either.
Just another one of those times where like everyone on the left is just sitting there vindicated and people are still pissed off at us. I'm like, sorry we were correct again.
That's what Zod said. Like, I was right about Ukraine. Hey, you stressed? You mad now?
We were right on Bolivia. We were right about Peru. I'm gonna be right about Brazil. Meanwhile, they're still trying to like, you can't listen to them. They'll drag us to crazy town. It's like, you got the fucking party of January 6th over there. What do you have to lose from us? Oh yeah, that's right. You're gonna get fucking taxed for once. Assholes.
Money. Straight up money. I just want healthcare, bro. Why we gotta live in a world where I can't get that? Why we gotta live in a world where I can't get that?
Money.
Like, my
Other people
healthcare
need
is this
money.
Russian. My healthcare is this Russian cream baglet. Like, that's my healthcare.
COVID cases plunged 44% in a week.
Mhm.
I think
That's-
it's starting to become endemic, right? Does that seem to be the case?
No, I don't want to hope
have
that.
not seen. I've
Yeah.
not seen any proof of that.
Other than like a hardcore drop, I feel like it's fair to talk about the possibility of that happening.
Here's the thing. There's a cycle to this. If you look, every 2 months there's a drop, and every 2 months there's a spike. The biggest one being in the last couple of months. Happens all the time until we actually start
Well, the
seeing
biggest spike of people getting COVID but not dying,
deaths
which I think is
were
worth
pretty
mentioning.
high. That's I think we're actually at the highest it's been through that spike too. It was like hit like 42,000 at one point.
No, it didn't go above 3,000. You got above 42,000 2021, beginning of 2021. But it even hit 3,000 this last spike. I got it in front of me right now. That's why I know this. I don't know it off the top of my head. I'm looking at it.
I feel like if I wanted to come up with a rational explanation, I would probably say something along the lines of everyone everyone's kind of going into their normal routines and they're starting to be a little bit more sheltered, but once the summer hits and once the spring hits, the weather's been really harsh and uncontrollable. Like, I just don't feel like even though it's spreading massively, we ain't seeing it till we see it. You get what I mean? And in all of that chaos and fracas, like how many more are we really gonna just let the virus kill off 1% of the population? Is that like our end goal? Because if the COVID cases are dropping, then like, what are we at though? What are we saying if we say it's an endemic while we know it's like still raging? Like, what are we gonna do about that?
Yeah.
Been issues with my mouse.
When do you start changing that? Right.
Yeah, because like you push like, and I hate it to say it this way, but like Americans are stupid. Like you push that lever now, and you tell them that we've officially moved on to another stage. Even if we're not ready for that, that's it. This game, you lost control. Like, good night.
As far as America's concerned, COVID is over. It's
Yo,
not.
oh shit, chat. That's what I'm sorry, but that's what I meant to mention. It's like, yo, I hate to think that Twitter is real life, but like people are like, somebody said underneath an NFL post of like two celebrities next to each other, they were like, oh, and what about the mask mandate? Oh, what about the mask mandates? Where are there no masks? And everybody was like, bro, you still on that? That shit over, bro. That shit over. And it's like, but it's not though.
Well, I think it's interesting to look at this chart though, because like this is definitely the highest spike of people who've had COVID, but the spike of deaths is way lower than not way. Sorry, I say way lower, not way lower, but lower than it was.
We hit a peak of
during a spike that had less people. My biggest fear is that another variant's going to come out.
Yeah, and that's going to happen. On February 4th, we hit 3,900.
Of course, my state's the worst state. Alaska, Kentucky, Mississippi, and West Virginia.
Indiana's not on there. I'm surprised.
That's because you can't catch COVID from corn.
Last time I saw a map of Indiana, literally every single state was red. They probably still are.
Yeah, Michigan, specifically like Detroit area and my area, huge hot spots. Why we got fucking dragged by Barry Weiss for going to indefinite distance learning. And then not long after that, weirdly, they ended that. No idea why.
Hopefully, the next variant, COVID variant, just makes you stronger. Wouldn't that be some shit?
I think it just takes a complete turn, and it's like, no, I'm the ascendant virus.
Imagine being dragged by Bette Midler, though. Listen, fuck Bette Midler.
I get the feeling it's not very hard to get dragged by Bette Midler.
You're not allowed to talk shit about West Virginia unless you're from West Virginia, right?
Copy heard you. Copy heard you. So
point one is.
So what do we do when it's over? Like
when
what do we
COVID's
do
over?
Like what do we do when like it's time to like look forward? Do you think we've learned anything?
No. As a total society, we don't seem to learn anything in the U.S. We're hell-bent on repeating history over and over again and learning jack shit from it.
Why is that? Why was a nation that was founded the way this was founded have that resounding feeling towards a sense of community? I'm not looking for a smart ass answer here, by the way. I'm just like,
I think another big issue, like this couldn't have happened at a worse time in like American history. Well, besides like, obviously it's good that like our medical technology is so good, but like every single thing that happens in America now gets added to the culture war. And that was a big part of COVID was the culture war.
See, I told you Quiet One was from West Virginia. but no, like to try and answer your question, Paradigm, like We we're
Oh
a
yeah, I knew
country
Quiet One
that
was from West Virginia.
Mhm.
You think I'd have a mod in my channel and I wouldn't know they were from West Virginia when I'm from West Virginia, Mark?
You said that Quiet One couldn't say what he said because
No, I did not say that. He said, "Imagine being dragged by Bette Midler." I was referring to Bette Midler talking shit about West Virginia. Quiet
oh
One didn't talk shit about West Virginia,
oh
but Quiet
okay,
One can.
my bad.
That's
All
what
right,
my thing was in reference to.
G-checked live. Damn.
Let's see if he
I'm
wants to
used
come on
to
the
it.
panel.
But no,
But
yeah,
as you were
I
saying,
think it's a good question, honestly, to ask like why we in this country kind of turn away from like community focused things and instead make everything about individualism. We really have built up this sort of belief in um, American excellence that is built on that very idea, where we're all individuals, you know. You can come here and you can be anything you want, earn as much money as you want. It's land of opportunity. Like we really painted ourselves in that box to where you get someone like Reagan around, you know, pushing, you know, Randian individualism to its extreme, and then each Democrat and Republican after that pushing it further and further into that. And you can't be shocked that all of a sudden, when you have told the society for 200 years that your neighbor is in competition with you, and you know, be sure to fuck them over, that when you ask people to wear masks to protect not yourself but other people, they just wholeheartedly reject them. Like, that's bullshit, because I'm an individual and my individual choice is what matters. They just
now
walk around
imagine
like they think they have a fucking bubble around them.
Yeah,
now
Con, but
imagine
that's
me
exactly what
oh,
I mean by culture war, by the way.
now imagine me playing the bad guy. What makes us the right ones then?
And, well, don't
What
worry,
makes
you're
us
not
Oh,
playing
I
the
don't
bad
think we
guy.
are.
No, we're not.
I don't think
Thank
just
you.
because.
Finally, see, this is what I'm talking about. You always want me to do this, not you. Like the people who watch my content and like leave the most random ass negative reviews. I gotta talk about my haters real quick. You always want me to do this both side shit, but like we know this is a clusterfuck over here. I just think like our intentions generally are like towards like, okay, we could be in competition, but I won't kill you over it. You want to kill me over it? How equal? Like, shut the fuck up.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah, I think like people who think that way is part of the problem.
The people who
Uh,
think both sides like are the problem means that they can't look at anything objectively. It means they're just trying not to pick a side.
yeah, people get too dogmatic to ideology. They get uh it's frustrating. Like I said, we've already stated multiple times on this panel from West Virginia. Like almost everyone I know is conservative, which means there are conservative people that I love and they love me. They would do anything for me, right? And then like people on the internet pretend like you have to hate everyone who doesn't agree with you on something. And there's people that are on the right that think that same exact way. Therefore, it's hard to come across the aisle to even have a conversation about how we get through shit because people are too busy wanting to fight. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to pull like a Joe Manchin like bipartisanship thing, but like if you can't even have the conversation, then how are you going to make shit better? But the conversation's not even being had.
But is there utility in recognizing where that attitude came from?
Yeah, there is utility in that.
I just think about it like a survival game. I've been playing on like hard plus new game plus super hard mode, and it's like I just want to. I can see where you coming from. Can I meet you in the middle and then like low key not give you anything you want? That's me. Can I just like it's so the argument for me is this catchphrase that I will print out mugs for because everybody's been saying I should print out at least 2 mugs for this. If all lives matter, then why does X not apply to Y? And why does Y never apply to X? If that makes sense. And it's this constant duality where like I just feel like the people who suffer the most are the people who don't want to compete at all. Like they're not for
Or
this
can't.
or can't. I save the don't want to because I feel like that's more agency. Like I'm not gonna obviously include the people who aren't in the game to begin with. I'm
Yeah.
just used to thinking from that standpoint. I do have to explain that because I know the clip chimps be out there trying to catch me. It's okay. You'll never catch me slipping. Paradigm never misses.
I like getting caught slipping. I like getting clipped out of context. All right.
I just be weak. I will be weak on stream, and that's what people clip. Like, why are you crying, bro? You ain't see those 20 gift subs?
Oh shit. I'm
That's
known.
money, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm known for crying on stream.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can't help it.
You're in welcome company. I don't cry on stream, but I don't really cry because I'm like emotionally stunted. So
heard that, felt that.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I cry on stream at least once a week.
I make
I can
people
listen
cry
to
on stream.
listen. I could like listen to a song and start crying on stream. Just can't help it.
Normalize crying on stream.
Like a few weeks ago, I played this punk song by the Bouncing Souls that I liked a lot, and I started fucking crying because I started thinking about like all my friends that like I just remembered us like with our arms around each other singing it in like the middle of a punk house, drunk, and like I haven't seen anyone in like fucking 2 years. You know, it hit me hard, and I ended up crying. I watched My Hero Academia and cried. Listen,
Felt that mood.
that was someone was quoting me. That did happen once. I cried once during My Hero season 1. Okay,
Season 1, you ain't hit no tears on season 4, my guy.
I haven't finished season 4.
Oh, it's okay. I watch anime with people, so like I have to keep up, or else they can't talk
Yeah.
to me.
So I know you don't really know me, Paradigm, but like right now, I work full time and I stream full time. If it wasn't for streaming, I'd have to get a second job right now. So I have to constantly be on the grind, right? Which was hard for me because I didn't stream for 5 days. That was rough. But
Okay.
yeah, so not
I
much longer.
I'm waiting for COVID to get like solved in my life so I can become a teacher again. That's where I ended up here. I was here when this was called Justin TV. I'm that old.
So
We're like that far back.
listen, I come from same time period, but I came from X-Share.
Oh,
Soda poppin'.
What about soda?
He didn't come. I came like I watched people on the platform that he streamed on more than Justin TV. Not X Share. I think it was called X Fire.
no, I could have sworn. I think it was X Share. Was it X Fire?
It was either X Fire or X Share. I think X Share was where it was like a torrent thing. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Damn, it
got
was so long
computers. We
ago.
don't need to figure shit out. We got computers.
Yeah, right.
Like, I hate that. Like,
do I use the Google?
X Fire. It was called X Fire.
X Fire.
Yeah.
What button on the Google machine do I hit to ask the questions? Is it Q?
Wait, X Fire is still a thing. It still exists.
Why?
Do
Why?
people stream on it?
MySpace still exists.
Yeah, it looks like they still do like
Yeah.
East. Oh, they just cover news
MySpace
stuff
does
now.
Or does music? Oh no, this looks like the AOL browser.
I never even heard of X-Fire. I figured if anything, it'd just be covered with Nazis. X-Fire
Why
does
would you
sound like a
think
porn
that?
site.
You leave a website alone long enough, they find it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Xfire. That
DLive.
no one streams on Xfire anymore. It's just like a media news site now. But that's where Soda Poppin' came from.
Hmm.
And like Lord NMP back then was his name, which is
I'm
NMP
afraid to
lol
ask.
now.
Yep.
What are you afraid to ask?
Oh, what NMP stood for.
I don't know.
Nick Michael Paulum.
Just use your real name.
I thought you were saying that was Soda Poppin's original name.
No,
So that's
no,
why I
no,
got
it's-
worried.
Buddy.
It's actually still Soda Poppin's roommate, like 10 years later.
Yeah. Been together a long time. I think he used to do
Yeah.
his YouTube. I don't think he does anymore.
Milena did his YouTube.
Oh, was it Melena that did it? Okay.
Yeah. NMP did all of his like tech stuff. But like you would see him on stream. And obviously Soda did Gladiator with him.
You want a topic? Here's a
I
topic.
would,
These cheese things.
Yeah.
Why do they make it shaped like this to where when you reach your hand in when it's towards the bottom, your hand gets covered in cheese?
All right, Mark. I'm gonna tell you this as a fellow garbage person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let you know they intend for you to heat that up and put
Mhm.
it into a bowl. They don't intend for you to scoop out of the jar.
not made for gremlins.
Yeah. It's not meant
I
to be
do too,
one
though.
serving. You're supposed to like put how much you're gonna eat into a bowl and then heat it up. That'd be like you like opening up the bottle of ketchup and dipping your fries directly into the bottle of ketchup.
Well, why don't you do that?
Because
I was gonna say, you don't?
Hey, Garden Tool, how you doing? Why does your name sound familiar? Little Garden Tool. I feel like I know you from somewhere.
Because it's a synonym for hoe.
That's what I was thinking.
That's like
Jesus. Y'all
Little
need to
spade
chill.
doesn't make much sense. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all need to chill.
Oh my god! Didn't
I
somebody
do
just?
be a hoe. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
What else could it have been? Like seriously,
I'm
what
so
else
glad
could
you
it
didn't
have
take offense to that.
It could have been a fucking hammer or like a small shovel for all we know.
been? Little pitchfork.
Small scythe.
What's
Little spade.
happening? We're just bullshitting on everything. This is like the most unorganized panel again. It's my fault. Well, it's kind of my fault.
late
It's kind of out of
edition.
my control too. I had a lot of
It's-
personal life shit going on.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
that's what's
Hey,
in,
I do
that's
like
that's
your
what's
name.
important. That's what's
Where
important.
do I know? Where do I know you from, Little Garden Tool? How'd you find me?
Oh no! Pull up the user card.
Your name just sounds familiar. Okay, that's what I'm asking. I mean, I'm having fun. So, cheese dip
So am I, yeah.
syringe. I like that idea.
Cheese dip syringe, like
Yes. Look,
Also,
that sounds like a lot of
Mark,
work.
we need something for us gremlins. I'm
Also,
happy
I'm
being
gonna
I
give
a
you-
like
I'm
the
gonna give you
toothpaste
another-
idea.
I want to give Mark another tip.
Mm-hmm.
You can make your own cheese dip like that for way cheaper, and it really doesn't take that long. You don't even really have to know how to cook.
I actually I have a cheese dip that I do make. It's a turkey con queso, and I haven't had anyone like call it among the best chip dips they've ever had.
No, wait.
That sounds like instead of
Rewind that.
Tex-Mex.
Yeah. Rewind that 5 seconds. Can you say the name? Can you
What?
say the name of the cheese again, please? Please.
Well, my turkey con queso.
Yeah.
What am I? What am I
You know what's
missing?
funny? That is the most like Michigan Mexican blend of food I could think of. It's like
No.
Tex-Mex. I'm gonna call it Tex-Mitch.
I mean, I could make it with hamburger, but it's too greasy. It's too greasy.
Come over here and try these turkey fajitas.
Look,
Oh.
look. You ever come to
turkey
Michigan? I'll
taco?
make it for you. You'll fucking love it. I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm sure it tastes great. It's just the way you say it. It's just,
I
it's
think
nice
there's anything
and
wrong with it.
That's a combination of me being high and white. So me saying it like that, yeah.
you guys, long as that's what's funny. That's all. That's yeah.
Fajitas,
Someone in
Mexicans,
chat said Mexican.
Mexicans.
Yeah, vacadoos.
Yeah, that's how you say it in Michigan. You're talking about the Mexicans.
Oh my god, that was
I just want to do
beautiful.
Hank Hill voice now. Turkey con queso.
Turkey con queso.
Well, so I got a $1 million idea. I swear, greatest idea you've ever heard in your life. You ready? You ready? You ready? All right. So here's what we're gonna do. You know how we put like bun, hot dog, condiment, right? Like that's the
Mhm.
order generally. Well, what if we put the hot dog on top of the condiments?
I do
Like,
that sometimes. Yeah.
but
Yeah,
like,
that's
why don't
that's kind of a common thing.
not here? Not
Well,
here.
like here in West Virginia, it's very common. Like if you're ordering hot dogs from a place, like if you're not making them yourself, I guess because of where they're wrapped up, they put the condiments, like they put like the chili, mustard, and the onion at the bottom, and put
Yeah,
the
no,
hot
we
dog
don't do
on
that
top
shit.
of it.
Or at least like people look at me weird when I bring this up.
Yeah, and then they wrap it in aluminum foil.
The only reason I don't do it more is because I forget to do it because I'm so used to doing it the other way. But like, yeah, no, that's the ideal way to do it.
Y'all make me
I
want to
never
make
do
my
it when
pizza
I
and
make
hot
them.
dogs in my oven, bro. Like, I really want to cook food now. See, what are we doing? What are we doing? Frames,
Yeah,
I got a question for you. Personal
what's
question.
up? Mhm.
If you could live without worry of money, what are
Uh-huh.
3 things that you would want to do before you eventually pass away?
Hmm.
And this is just to frames.
Oh, this could be to anybody, but I felt like the 3 things thing would like make it so we could. I don't know. Could we talk about one thing at a time? Yeah, sure. But like,
Yeah.
anybody can answer if you got one.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just to make sure that like I was thinking about it and I was like,
All good. All good. I
do I
appreciate you.
do I answer even?
I know one of them. One of them is definitely going to Tokyo. I was supposed to go, and then I had to cancel it all because of COVID. I was
I
actually
remember that.
supposed to fly out on the 12th, and the airport shut down on the 13th. I would have been stuck in Japan.
あなたの日本語が
Yeah, see, I don't know what you said, so I would have been fucked if I got stuck over there.
Learned by now.
All I ask is, do you speak Japanese? I have a little background in the language.
Hey, mods, ban that guy.
Yes, easy mod time. R.I.P. Bozo.
Yeah, I was about to say frames. I wish I was still a mod because I'd be on that. What the fuck?
Oh, now I'm greedy. Now I'm
This
greedy.
is what I want.
Yes, saying BLM over and over is that'll work. That'll make you not look like a fucking weird racist.
Oh
The
my
fuck?
god. I like.
Call
I'm
Cassidy.
sorry. Is that me? Am I bringing the hate? I had this. Every
No.
time I bring anybody on my stream, like strange, weird people show up and like say the most offensive thing they can.
Nah, that's what's normal for me.
I mean, that's Twitch chat, but I mean,
Uh,
I haven't
I
been
have
big
this
enough
like,
to like. Sorry, go continue.
oh, you're good. It happens to me at least. I feel like lately it's been happening like once a stream. I feel like as my channel started growing again. By the way, paradigm shift. I'm gonna go ahead and let you shout yourself out again Because there was 3 people here when you shouted yourself out originally.
I'll
Now there's
be.
more.
I'll do the shortened version of the intro so I don't take up too much time. Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Marquise Paradigm, also known as the Paradigm Shift here on Twitch. I like to talk about real life issues, things on the left, things on the don't you dare, things on the left, things on the right, things that I have a problem with. Sometimes I feel really emotional and I want to talk about it. I also do poetry, gaming, art, all that good stuff. If you want a good time and you want to have something that you can show your parents to tell them that they've been wrong for treating you the way that they've been treating you for the last 15 years, come join me, twitch.tv/the_paradigm_shift. Please do me a favor and email Twitch now. I hate the underscores. I want my name back. Thank you.
So did you have the old name and then like?
Yeah, I got like booted. I got like
Oh, you
booted.
got banned.
No. I got the name just one day. I swear to you, I got an email and it was like, hey, a user has reactivated their account and it's their name or their stake to the claim is still active, so you'll have to change your name. And they gave me the one with the underscores.
That's
You have
a
a better
bummer.
chance. You have a better chance of getting it back if you become partner. That's the real big thing. Like James from the internet, he used to have a 1 in his name because somebody took the original one. Then he became partner and he was able to secure that because like
Alright,
it
so
wasn't in
what's
use.
up, guys? Come join the stream. I need you to get my name back. I used to be called the P Shift. Some people still remember me on Twitch as that. Some people still call me that, but obviously I needed the full name because I was getting a little weird explaining to people why you should go to twitch.tv/the P Shift.
It does sound a bit like a euphemism, but I don't know quite how it like shapes out. You know what I mean?
Nice.
I want to see if the name that I wanted is being used. Yeah, see, the name that I wanted originally, I don't think anyone even uses it.
The partnership didn't help
But I
James. He
couldn't
had to
get it.
watch and keep trying. Twitch did nothing for James. Oh, okay.
Well, it had to help some because he got it like pretty quick after he got partnered, right? Well, I guess it wasn't that quick. I wanted Freems with an S originally.
But the Z
Multiple
makes you edgy. Makes you hardcore.
I actually switched it to that. It was FREEEEEMS. And then I
Wow.
changed it.
frames.
Yeah.
So, Mark, what would be one of your things?
Well, Frames only said 1, but the travel thing would definitely be in there. I would want to go to Australia.
Okay, Leon?
I don't actually know. I don't think I've ever
Really,
been in
Australia?
a place where I've like had money to just do stuff with. Because even when I was like earning a lot of money, I was paying off student loans. The idea
Right,
is
I'm trying to
think
cool,
what
it's
else I'd
really
wanna
good, but I don't
do.
know where.
I'm gonna get them canceled for you. Don't worry. I'm gonna
What?
get them canceled for you. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay, so travel, and top ramen. Got it.
What would you do?
If I would build a community where people who feel like there's nothing left for them in life could get a fresh start. And I would build a self-sustaining
Yeah, see,
community.
I thought about stuff like that, but I was like,
I thought he specifically meant for like just you, because yeah,
See, that's why I posed the question, because nobody ever makes it past the first one. And yo, I really want to. Oh my god, I wish I could start this beef on this stream. I wish I could, but I'm not good at Twitch drama. I'm gonna just leave it to myself. I'll leave it to myself, and I'm gonna just bury it. But there was somebody who wanted to pose me a question, and it was this hypothetical situation. It's like off the rip, like basically his thought was that he had an 18-year-old daughter She just turned 18, and apparently she wanted to go to this party with her other like med school or like law school, whatever, top school, college classmates, and there were going to be like 8 of them there. And they didn't want to take a risk with COVID. So they said if she goes to the party, she's going to have to be quarantined in her room for 2 weeks. And then the family was going to go out to go like take a tour around the neighborhood, go see family, friends, and relatives, and she would be unable to come. And he was asking me if that was fair or not because he knew better, or should he allow his daughter to have the agency to move by herself? And the reason why I brought up the backstory to that is because I feel like to start this without that would have been weird. He was trying to get me to posit a question about fascism, and I called him out on it, and he did that thing that people do, and I don't know if this has ever happened to y'all, but like they'll make it sound like you're just trying to play a victim. Like I express something to you directly and like it's all in your head. Like I feel like as a person, or especially like us, because I could tell by the way you guys talk, like I'm not a person who's gonna come out of their face a certain way unless I really feel that way. Like, and I'm only saying all of that to say, I wish I could show him this question and say, this is how you posit a question to somebody that leads to a conversation, and there's no there's no under intentions. There's no like backwards intentions. Like that's a free flowing question. That's how you create a scenario. Sorry, again, I don't want to. It made me think about it. I spent all this time talking, and now I feel embarrassed. Please help me take over.
You're good. You're good.
No, you're good.
I'd be spitting sometimes. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, you're 100% right. And yeah, I'm guarantee we've all experienced that at some point doing this shit. Like we're the OG Twitch politics at this point. But like, yeah, if I look past like what I would do just for myself, yeah, I've always wanted to start like a string of like local all ages like substance free music venues based off of the longest existing one in the US that exists in my city. I would love to broaden that out and make that something for kids to go to and learn more about music, learn more about the music industry, kind of get their foot in the door, play shows, learn about sound engineering, have a studio, all that shit. Just have like access to kids. I would absolutely love to do something like that and make it low cost.
I'd kill a man.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Your true intentions. I knew I would get there.
How long were you waiting to say that?
Man, I felt that. I was like, are you gonna follow that up with any type of detailed description?
Another thing that I would do if
he
we're talking, my mind is expanded now, and like now that I realize that like we could do things with money, I was thinking more of like a thing that you could go do, and money isn't a problem. I wasn't thinking about doing. So like I would pull like a Bill Gates, and I would start a grant for schools. But if the schools wanted the grant, they had to teach their students the history of my life. And it would be like too big of a grant that they couldn't pass it up. So then every single kid in America would have to learn about me for the rest of history.
Yeah. Like the question just posits like where do you see yourself in the grand scale of it? Like that's funny as fuck, but like you could do that. If you had you could do that. Like that's crazy that money could really like do shit like that. Like
that's how we got Common Core math. Like, not saying, and this isn't saying whether or not Common Core math is good or bad. And I'm not smart enough to have that discussion. But the reason why it got spread out of the schools is because Bill Gates started a grant. And if you wanted to get the grant, your school had to teach Common Core math. That's what you call change the world money.
Now, could we just do that with like food?
Yeah.
If this city wants my tax dollars, every citizen gotta have a turkey in the pot. That's it. Some macaroni and cheese and corn on the side. I don't care if y'all eat that 30 days out of the week. Gotta have a turkey
con
in
queso.
Don't knock it.
Common Core EBT.
Felt that.
But yeah, like, on that note, like if you're ever curious, Paradigm, there was a vote in, I believe it was the UN, to declare that food was a right, and guess what? Country was the only one to vote against it.
Uruguay.
USA, USA.
Wait, I thought there was 2 countries that voted against it.
Yeah, I think there were 2. I think the other one was Israel.
I think you might be right.
That's funny.
Let me look
That's
it up.
funny. That's always funny.
Yeah, Israel.
That's always funny. So I ask, like, so for me, that question, it was
Israel and the US.
damn. Don't we give money to anyway?
Bingo.
Anyway, if so what I think about when I think about like those questions is it makes me question what people thought society was gonna look like. Like, why do we got Cyberpunk 2077 and like you don't think like real world glitches like that shit gonna happen? Like, what did you think society was going to grow to? Like, oh, we came up with this vaccine super fast. Did you think it was always going to take like 10 years? Like, don't you want this? Why you want your car to be faster? Why you want public transportation to be faster? You don't want medicine to be faster? I please, yo, inject me with the video game first aid kit. All my shit back up to 100. Like, why don't you want that?
Impact. It's like portable stim packs on everyone.
Yeah,
like in a video game.
Why do we not have that? And then why don't we mail those out to everybody, 3 packets every week? Oh shit, you could do construction work now. We could relax this shit and hit the stim pack. Oh, you got a beam dropped on your head, hit him with a stim pack. He back to normal. Oh, that was crazy. We could save lives. But people gonna be like, I'm not injecting that stim pack in me. And it's like, bro, like, all right, let me cut off your arm real quick. All right. It hurt, right? It hurt. Stim pack. Oh, look, your arm back.
I don't want to be experimented on. I just want Elon Musk to install a chip into my brain like he did to the monkeys that died from brain hemorrhages.
Nah, Elon proved, I feel like Elon is the smartest man on the planet. That man really sold whoever he had to build a new tunnel. They just got it.
You don't have to be smart to do that.
No,
you can be really fucking stupid to have a ton of money, and you can do that.
Okay,
and that's exactly
but like, this is what I mean. See, this is what I'm talking about. We're smart enough to say, "Wow, that's a dumb fucking idea." Whoever he convinced that it was worth the time, like, more important than us right now. So at this point in time,
it's called lying and having a lot of money.
Either he really smart with his shit, or everybody else is just really, really perplexed. But like,
that's
come on, my man. My man,
he's been convicted like 3 times by the SEC for lying to investors. Like, the dude is dumb as hell. I always try to stress this to people. Like, we cannot make these powerful people into like uber smart, like world building puppet masters like a lot of people do in conspiracy theories. Most of these people are fucking dumb as hell, and they have a lot of money. So that's why people listen to them, because we believe in this meritocracy bullshit that like they earned it, therefore they're smart.
No. I don't mean smart like intelligence. I mean like they play the game of capitalism well. That's what I mean by like I'm like, what really matters when you get down to the like raw core of it. We could talk about, when you ask an individual, what are 3 things that you would do? Normally they go inwards first, solve all my issues, solve the closest next to me, and then like the rest of the community. how are these people who do none of that bullshit the top tier ones? Why are they all similarly like that? Why did we design it so those people, they have to be smart. They have to know people. They've got to have a team running behind them. That's what I mean by smart. No, yeah, I totally agree with you, and I want to just echo
They
that
were
point.
in the position to make the right
Have you
choices,
ever like
and the wrong
sat,
choices didn't kill them. That's the way I view it.
have you ever sat and thought about Elon Musk and been like, I wonder how big his dick is?
Oh,
No.
okay. No, but I have
Yeah,
this.
me,
Yeah.
yeah, me.
Shut up.
I was
No.
gonna say, yeah,
Now
me
you
neither.
pose the question. It's okay. We know them self-reports. I was gonna say, I've had this like strange ass this desire. I just want to be able to say that I own one of Jeff Bezos's pinkies. I just want his pinky because I want to be able to like get to him and be like, bro, you are not untouchable. I want
I
to
thought you
go
wanted
and
to hold it.
There's,
I thought
there's
you wanted
not
to
easier
hold
hold
ways
it
his
to
out.
do
hand.
that.
Hold his hand. No.
No, I thought you wanted to hold it out while you drank tea.
Glue it
Just
on your
want
hand as
one
an
of his
extra
pinkies.
appendage and just be like,
It's just, you know, you look at these top tier people and it's like you have a heart of like black. Like you really are Lex Luthor. Like
mhm.
why don't we get why is there no oh my god, all these fucking right wingers like they love quoting Batman, the Punisher, blah blah blah, but it's like there's no billionaire that does anything against these people. There's no Batman for them either. They just have Lex Luthors and Jokers. Like, I don't understand how they don't
And
get that.
And if there was, they would all turn him into the villain that they made George Soros out to be. And don't get me wrong, George Soros does suck in a lot of ways, but he sucks in a lot of ways that most people with way too much money do. He's not unique in any sort of way. It's just, oh yeah, he's Jewish, and oh yeah, the Hitler Youth
Hey,
thing.
Rio, how's it going?
But
Thanks for
like,
the raid.
I don't
that's
know,
all they
What are you
would
man.
playing
do.
tonight?
They
I
would
don't
declare him a
know.
villain. You want the perfect example
My
of what
debit
they
card
would
was
do?
hitting last week with them Soros bucks. I don't know. Maybe you got a thing against him because he ain't been sending you your card. Like my bro
That's the
will talk
problem.
to the administration about that. You know the number, but my bucks is hitting.
George Soros, if you're here, gift me 10 subs, George Soros, if you're here.
Yes,
You're gonna get that one guy who's like, bet.
Soros, please donate the money. My
Max, you
UI
got
benefits still haven't gone through. Come on, please.
Oh my God, what is going on now? Donald Trump Jr. posts screenshot on Instagram of what he says is former President Trump's first post on upcoming social media platform Truth Social. How many of these fucking platforms are they gonna make?
they making another one? Oh my
As many as they
god.
want.
Yeah,
They got to come up with
enough
catchier
till
names.
one is becomes more popular than Twitter, which is the point. But it's
Well,
never going to happen.
I promise you, it's not going to be Truth Social.
Nope, it wasn't going to be Frank either.
Oh, I went to frankspeech.com once and they never stopped sending me emails.
Wait, who?
Frank Speech?
It's Mike Lindell's
Yeah.
Oh God.
social media platform. The one that bans you if you say anything against God, take God's name in vain. You can't say any swear words. No references to sex. So basically nothing that we do on Twitter. That
I
makes
tried
Twitter
to start one. What was the other Twitter one?
fuck. Someone in the chat will remember.
No idea.
It should have been called Pillow Talk. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, for some reason my
Gab.
Oh my God.
OBS
Pillow
video,
Was it
Talk,
Gab?
it has to be on the
It
front of the
wasn't
screen or
Gab.
it freezes, and it keeps
Oh,
getting
God.
hidden behind the normal Discord. I don't know why. Thank you though.
Rumble's
I
the
fixed it. It
new
shouldn't happen
streaming
again.
platform.
You can stream on Rumble?
Parlor.
Parlor, yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to
Oh.
start beef with Mike Pompeo on Parlor and it didn't work.
Just keep offering him crack. Like, hey, Mike, ready to hop back on that train?
It used to just like say like he like shits his pants and stuff like that.
That's also good.
It's
Yeah.
because I wanted to make sure the mute button was working before I did
I might have got
this.
banned. Let me look. See if I can log into my parlor.
No, you're good.
I don't have the patience to hop on another platform just to troll people. I barely have the patience to make TikToks.
I didn't know you did TikToks.
Yeah, I just started pretty recently.
How does it feel? Does it feel surreal?
I'm not good at it yet, but I have already been reported once for pissing off conservatives,
Fuck,
and they
I don't
muted
even.
my video.
I've never even posted a TikTok and I've already been muted on it.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on Leon's.
I posted a clip from one of these, and TikTok decided it wasn't appropriate.
Appeal it. I guarantee it just pissed off the wrong the right person.
No, you're not supposed to talk about genitals on
Yeah, I think it didn't like the
TikTok.
word clitoris.
Or penis. One of the two.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee that if you appeal it, it'll be fine.
Oh.
I appealed mine.
Oh, look at
and
Mark, the
less than a
TikTok
day later.
expert. What did you get banned for?
I did a stitch to somebody asking what conservatives were going to do after COVID is over, when all the mask mandates are over and everything. And I pointed out how it's just going to be going back to the culture war, running Willie Horton ads, talking about black people in coded speech, going against trans people, saying that trans people are going to
So
come steal
obviously
your
nothing
dick.
wrong in what you said, right?
I did say that the trans people were going to come steal your penis.
Okay, so mine was talking about how they should make a device like the bracelets that glow when they're close to each other,
Mhm.
and they should put it in the clitoris and the penis. That way, the penis glows when it's hitting the right spot, and then your dick would look like ET's finger coming at you.
Hey,
Mine's a little bit more aggressive than yours.
Oh, just a little.
I mean, I think stealing someone's penis is a little aggressive, but I like the AT's finger analogy. I think that's great. And I also
Yeah.
think that would be really helpful
I'm
for some dudes.
I don't know if you know this, Mark, but I'm
I
really
agree.
funny.
Huh?
I don't know if you know this, Mark, but I'm really funny.
I had no idea. First I've heard of it.
Yeah, I'm a very funny person. All right.
Yeah. Do you know what funny people do? Keep telling everybody how funny they are.
I mean, I'm also a truth speaker, so
This is true. This is true.
God, I want a Japanese strawberry milk Kit Kat right now.
Oh, I had one of those the other day. Those were legit.
Where'd you get it from?
Glam got it from work. And then at the gas station by me, I found strawberry and dark chocolate Kit Kats.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Those are good. Those are real good. Oh. Yep. Trash human being. Garbage disposal people. That's how I feel right now as I'm trying to figure
Bagel.
out the logistics of this fucking bottle.
Bagel said funny looking.
Burp.
Ooh.
What time is it? 10:30. Usually we end these at 10, but I was gonna let it go a little bit longer since we got such a
Oh,
late
gee,
start.
yeah, no, I could rap. I mean, okay. So can I you know what? We're gonna be vulnerable on stream. I'm gonna ask you. Have you enjoyed like this with like? Have I made this enjoyable for you?
Oh
Am
yeah,
I cool?
absolutely.
I've had a good time.
No, yeah. I think you've been great.
Sometimes I feel like people think I'm putting on like the energetic act. Like I'm being like honest, like not This isn't,
Psychedelics are real.
Yeah. I just, yeah.
I've like been around you enough to, because I watch the Hippy Dippy recruitment show. As you know, I come on as the expert. I don't know if you know this or not. I'm not actually an expert, but like whatever they're talking about for the last topic, I pretend to be an expert on, and no one questions it. So
I need to start doing that.
Yeah, gotta
what?
just
Coming on as
charge
the
in.
expert?
Like, are you really? Do I need to pull out my degree?
You can make them so angry if you just say, "How can you say that? How can you possibly justify that given the current climate of what we're talking about today? Where were you raised? Who gave you this knowledge?" And just literally just reply to everything with that. Why though? But why? It just I'm just bald. I
My
want
favorite is to catch people when they're being like really cliche.
Wait, did it snow in Los Angeles? Is this real?
what?
There's no way.
Nah. Sheesh. Hey, thank you for
Okay.
the raid, Ellie Crote.
Hey, welcome Raiders.
Yes,
I can say that out loud. Thank you, Hoodie, for the raid. I got raided too.
Nice. Rain today in Bakersfield, where rain is rare, but I highly doubt it snowed.
No, I saw TikTok and it said, or TikTok, a tweet, snowing in Los Angeles. But I don't know when this video is from.
Somebody tweeted, "Who is worse?" Why do y'all write this shit, yo? Who is worse, the drug dealer or the drug user?
Oh no.
When it came to slavery, blacks were the
Oh,
dealers, whites were the users.
So bit of
Who was
behind the
that?
scenes for
Is
you,
that the person we
Paradigm.
banned here?
Could be.
It's somebody on Twitter. I've seen it. Little background for me. My wife is black. And I read that to her when I saw it, just to see the look on her face, and she was just like, "What the actual fuck?" I'm like, "I know, right? People are fucking stupid."
You know what the
Stupid.
correct answer is to it?
What?
The system that requires it to exist.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a safe answer. That's a nice, safe, woke answer. Good. You are the expert. See, you got to believe in yourself. You're gonna believe in
I
yourself.
just remembered who it was who said that. It was Stefan Molyneux.
Yeah, there you go.
Good old Molly meme.
Freems, I have a question from Lightning Dean. I don't know why Freems doesn't play American Trucker Simulator. He has the vibe. You should play it.
I don't have it.
All right, say less. What's your Steam account?
I'm not gonna do that. How
What's
much
your
is
Steam?
it?
What's your Steam account? It doesn't matter. What's your Steam account?
He would need like the whole setup in order for it to be right.
I'll send him. I'll crowdfund him a setup. I can get him one for the same as the one I have underneath my desk right now.
I would. There's a good chance I'm not gonna stream it though. I'm a pretty busy dude.
Fair enough. You right.
I don't
But
want to
like,
I wouldn't want it to be a waste, you know.
you're right. But like, everything is a waste. We all eventually turn to dust.
I
Just
do
don't play
have
Just don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. The game is
I
garbage.
do have the one game that where you deliver shit through the snow. I think it's called like
Snow delivery. 2.0.
like it's like real rough road conditions, so you have to like deliver shipments of stuff to like rough areas.
I'm trying to think. I have a bunch of driving games and none of them sound like that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's called
Snow Runner?
Snow Runner.
Oh, this game look crazy. Hold up.
Yeah. And it has a pretty good modding community too, so you can play modded Snow Runner. Hey, what's up, Lightning Dean?
Oh, you just drive all sorts of trucks through snow and mud and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, it's apparently a continuation of a game. It's the second. Mud Runner was the first one.
Yeah.
Now this game looked great. It's like a real life BeamNG.
Wait, do I have a Snow Runner or do I have Mud Runner? I think I have Snow Runner. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do.
Looks like they're sponsored by GM.
Yeah, you know it's real. You
And
know
they
it's
got a
real.
licensed Jeep pack. Oh god. I hope they I
It's a
hope they
fun
have
game,
them
right?
built in with the death roll in them.
You thought I was talking about Death Stranding. Hope you're doing. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Shit's been stressful on my end, but my grandpa is back home now. He's not in the hospital anymore. He's not out of the weeds yet, but
Glad to hear about that.
there's his progress. They have a nurse coming to his house 3 days a week, and my dad's staying with him full time.
Yeah. That is definitely good.
It wouldn't be so well. I mean, it's going to be stressful no matter what, no matter when it happened. But like, for those of you who don't know, I lost my other grandpa the day before Thanksgiving, and then I have my parents divorced when I was young, and they both got remarried. So I have a lot of grandparents, and I've lost two in the last year, and now I have a third one it's just stressful.
My condolences.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot.
Correct.
Like it's bad enough when someone asks me how I'm doing, I can't just say good. I don't know. It's weird. Like I feel weird even being like, I'm doing good.
Yeah, I felt that. Felt that really hard.
Yeah, that's usually our default because like in the US we're convinced and we're usually right that like they're not asking that because they actually care, but because it's a formality.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just weird being at the point where you can't just like be like, good. I'm doing good.
Mhm.
But I'm doing better. So
That's good. I didn't stress too much about, when I reached out to you. Like,
Yeah, no, it's fine. People reach out to me. There's not much to much to say, right?
no, I fucking get it. Absolutely. Like, sometimes you know, you just need to shut out, especially the internet. And it's not like the internet is good for you mentally, but take a vacation from that shit.
Yeah, I wish getting into this didn't mean you had to like live forever within like being online.
I don't take it too serious anymore, online stuff. I've been preaching that shit lately. Just don't.
Yeah. I'm beginning to learn that, or I learned it a while ago, I guess, that anything that happens here like doesn't have any reach out in the real world, like at all.
Nah.
All we do is super fucking insular, and is pretty much just because we enjoy it. The idea that we're leading some sort of movement, the people that believe that they're doing that on this platform or even on YouTube, they're
Yeah.
just
No,
they're
I
full
don't
of
want to
shit.
I don't want to downplay it too much because there is utility to it.
Yeah,
But like, don't let it ruin your fucking day.
yeah.
I learned that whenever like my last grandpa passed away, and I was just like, you know what? Yeah, a lot of this internet shit, it just don't matter much. Like, it's good to like share ideas, spread ideas, learn. Um,
Maddie.
And there is
right?
some like real world effect on a smaller level. I'm not saying that no one, like, you're not reaching anyone through it either. I don't want to give that idea as well, because you can be reaching people through it for sure.
It's just
But
it's
I'm
not
talking
it's
about on
not
a
like
larger
it's not like it's TV where like the White House could end up on your channel and hearing what you say. It's never going to be like that.
yeah.
Well, I can't say never, but in its current state, it's definitely not that. And I like the way Maddie put it. The internet is the air war. We can support ground forces, but we cannot seize territory on our own.
But the reason why I want to make sure I mention too, like on the smaller level, you can still affect people. You wouldn't hurt an individual person in real life either, right? So like, don't go attack it. Like, I don't mean it in a way of like, well, I can shit on this person because this person who did nothing, because it's just the internet and it doesn't matter. I don't mean it like that either. I don't want people to take
Yeah.
it the wrong way.
Because that shit does have an effect on you mentally.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as it doesn't like have an effect on the overall world, like it can still affect you. And a lot of the people who pretend like it doesn't affect them at all, those are usually the ones that are like the most just beaten from it. We're all liars in our own way, you know?
Yeah.
We're all just it's just inauthentic. It just feels so inauthentic to even begin to discuss this, and I wonder why that is, why people don't think that type of feeling is real.
What
It
type of
really it the so I'm gonna escape back into my open box for a second because I like living in my open box, if this makes sense to you. Certain topics, when people hear about them, they get this feeling of inauthenticity. Like they don't you can't land a reasonable conclusion about a certain topic because of where you come from, your beliefs, this or that, like just the genuineness of the. I'm sorry, that was just a thought off the top of my head. Woo, woo. Sorry, I was thinking about that from all the stuff that we were talking about, and it just made me think to myself with what my chat was saying that a lot of what we want to discuss, people get this inauthentic, like it feels inhonest. I don't. Does that make sense? I'm sorry if it doesn't. I cut your conversation off. Please continue.
No, you're
No,
good.
no, no. I kind of feel like I get what you're saying.
It might be too lost. I might be off the sauce at this point. That
So like,
might be
basically
fair.
what you're saying
Not
is
at
like
all.
there's certain things get talked about and you feel like the person, like, sometimes it feels like people who are speaking aren't being authentic in what they're saying. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, I get
It's
that
it's start
fully. I feel like I've even fell into that trap before in the past, like earlier on, because either I was for multiple different reasons too. It could be for you could have good intentions or bad intentions behind that, right? Like there's been times where I felt like I've catered to people I shouldn't have catered to before, right? In order to like spare their feelings, I might have been like inauthentic in what I said, and I'm not gonna do that anymore because I feel like now with my new mindset of like this is the internet, it doesn't really matter that much. Um, Everything I say is gonna be authentically 100% how I feel in something. Memba666 said, "Yo, is that Mark Monkey? Holy shit!"
nope. I don't have an E in my name.
Yeah.
How you doing, Memba?
I'm used to that though. It's funny.
You said
But yeah.
you said you were a creator from you guys are like OGs, right? Bet Kabi. So what is your opinion on the ARG side of YouTube, like the Slenderman series and whatnot?
I never got into ARG stuff really. I didn't even know what it was until I came to Twitch Politics, oddly enough, which is funny. All I cared
looked
about
into
was like
opponents.
World of Warcraft and Overwatch.
I mean,
ARGs are like the fictional stories, right? Like the. Or am I
I
wrong?
Do you mean
I
like
thought it was
creepypasta
the
stuff?
Huh?
augmented reality, like
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's like
games.
creepypastas. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, is it?
that's
I've accidentally they are pretty good because I've accidentally read them before. And it took me a while reading the story before I realized I'm like, oh, this isn't real. But I'm gonna keep reading because I gotta know what happened. So yeah, like it's some pretty good shit. Maybe I
Oh,
should look more into that. I feel like I'd probably get really into it.
yeah.
I
Hmm?
what? Sorry.
I was asking if anybody here or in chat has ever seen like the Marble Hornets, which was the like in
Yeah,
person Slenderman documentary. I loved that. It's disappointing that
I
series discontinued.
I watched. I mean, it ended where it needed to end. I feel
Y'all,
like
check my retweet. Holy shit. Okay. Sorry to
go.
interrupt.
It's all good.
Someone
It's all
like
good.
said Ellie clipped the stream, Ellie Crote, not Ellie Comrade, but took a screenshot of the stream. It's just a picture of all of us, and then Maddie in chat saying, Normalize not saying good, and Normalize crying.
That reminds me of a TikTok. She was like, "Does how can anyone feel good about anything?" And it was just the funniest shit. Like that ass. Like
That's another mindset I feel like I try to stay away from now too. Like,
Nah, that shit is funny, bro. I
no,
mean,
no,
obviously,
the TikTok is great, right?
yeah,
But like,
but you mean literally.
I feel like leftists specifically fall into this trap of the world's on fire. I can't enjoy anything,
Yeah,
and
I'm
it's
not.
not.
How dare you go outside during? Oh hell yeah! Like no, yeah, huge, huge.
I just dip into sardonic humor and just be like, yeah, everything's fucked. Funny, ain't it?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if a nuke gets dropped tomorrow, I'm gonna sit at my grill, flip a burger, and watch the mushroom cloud ride it out.
But like, because I was like, if it don't hit us, like, to be honest though, like, what am I supposed to do about that? And I don't mean that to say like I can't have a feeling of grief. I can't have, but like, what do I do in that moment? Like, do I go rescue a kitten? Like, what do you want from me? What do you want from like, bro? At some point, yeah, it's fucked, but like, you really gonna be 42 one day, and you really gonna say, "Damn, I really burnt out my years on like that." Like, yeah,
Yeah,
enjoy shit.
5 more years for me.
Sorry, I'm not gonna hit you with the Kevin Hart.
I hit 33 in April.
Next month.
Fuck.
Y'all both don't look like y'all both don't look. I was
Oh,
giving y'all late 20s, especially.
My, my beard is
Especially me.
white. What do you mean?
I live in New York. I live in New York. That's not again in different environments. Like we was hitting grays at like 17. We was smoking a cigarette and a bagel on the way to school. Shit was different for us.
you smoked bagels?
I said a cigarette and a bagel.
Yeah, you smoked cigarettes and a bagel. So you smoked a
I
cigarette and you smoked
hate
a bagel.
I hate you so much.
Sorry.
No, you-
How old are you?
No, yeah.
I'm
Whatever.
not young. I'm 28. I'm turning 29 in September.
You're young.
Yeah. Yeah.
It feels like you're young.
It's
You know
so
what
yeah.
sucks? So like hitting 30 sucks, but then like hitting the realization that 30 isn't that old is like another second wave that you hit. I feel like after you hit 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm old.
Yeah, I don't either.
And
I
yeah.
I feel like I'm old based on all the shit I've gone through in life.
I mean, I've gone through a lot too, but I've gone through a shitload. But
Yeah.
I was like, I've like worked in the coal mines. Fuck, I was a heroin addict for 5 years. That's weird to think about. and I've been clean for 4, which is also weird to think about. It's like 9 years of time there that blurs together and feels like was so fast. The whole 9 years of like being on drugs and then getting off drugs.
And my music years, so it feels like it happened so fast.
I guess like when I like think back to like everything that's been done, I'm like, how did all that happen? But then like I guess you got to realize too, like things like crossed, right? Like I was like, because I worked at a tattoo shop, but also working in a tattoo shop coincided with me being on drugs at some point. Same with playing music, right? Playing music and then working in a tattoo shop overlapped at one point. Working in the coal mines and playing in a band also overlapped at one point. Weird. UK's lower alcohol age meant Daniel Radcliffe went sober by his early 20s. Maybe there's a balance there. Ooh. Well, I was on
Bad point.
I wasn't on alcohol, I was on heroin, so never was legal.
Legalize everything. It's
At
all
least
man-made.
Mm-hmm.
I almost want to say I feel weird about straight up legalization. I like decrim.
Yeah,
But
no, yeah,
Both are
fair.
good. Both are better than what we have
Yeah.
now. I will say that.
do you make music? I feel like you should know that. Well, never mind. I know Ellie in real life. Her dad was my boss. I actually talked to your dad today. He's we
That's the
talked about,
first time I've ever heard that.
but I was about to say, I'm like, you should know I made music, but you were probably like 5 back then. So why would you know that? Yeah, I used to play in bands. Used to play in hardcore and pop punk bands. And I started playing music again recently, making a little punk album. I suck at drums.
Drums is
Like with drum
yeah,
machines and shit. I can't. So I'm
yeah.
gonna outsource the drums to someone else once I do all the guitar and bass parts.
That's what I'm working on right now. I just got my bass back from the shop, so
What kind of punk
I
am I
can
gonna
finish some
do?
stuff.
Kind of like think of like 90s punk. I just remember taking your change and looking through couches with you. Yeah. So her dad was my boss at the tattoo shop when we had couches. And I would always give her my coin change out of my pockets and she'd get all the change out of the seats and end up walking away with like a good chunk of money at the end of it, but a lot of change dropped in those couches. Um yeah, I think 90s punk like NoFX era, Bouncing Souls, Pennywise.
Little tip: if you get Focusrite interface, you get a free version of Pro Tools, and you get a free version of, I believe it's Guitar Rig.
Yeah.
What do
I
I
haven't
have?
recorded anything yet. I've mostly just been writing.
Yeah, if you need, I'm not great with it, but if you need any help with some stuff, like I've figured a few things out. Now I got my bass back, I'm going to be trying to figure a few other things. But I do know a few people who work on drum tracks that when I get the first track that I'm working on is a new theme song for my stream.
Mm.
And then I'm going to send that out and see if I can find somebody to have the drums fit better. But you can find like little um, collection packs for free
I'm gonna have
that will
Travis
like,
Barker do my drums for me.
that's a money's no object thing.
Yeah. Actually, I can't stand Travis Barker anymore, I've realized.
He's all over everything now.
He's been an LA socialite for too long, and he's got LA socialite brain rot now.
I've never heard him say anything about anything. Just seen him play drums.
He's like marrying a Kardashian and like playing music with Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah. I mean, producer life.
I can't stand Machine Gun Kelly. They got matching tattoos.
Him and Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
This, no.
Machine Gun Kelly said some cringe shit in an interview, and you'll get this as someone who's played shows before. Machine Gun Kelly was like, I went to Warped Tour, and there's dudes that were playing in the bands were wearing like regular shoes, like athletic shoes. He's like, people come here to see a show, and that's not what rock stars wear. And I'm like, oh my god, you're such a fucking chode.
Dude,
If I was
Converse
like,
All Stars.
well, no, they were wearing like, like running shoes, like comfortable shoes.
Well, yeah, I mean the bigger touring bands, of course, they're gonna wear those because they're fucking on their feet a long time, and fucking hurt themselves. But no,
Yeah, for sure, I agree.
or
Machine
you
Gun
wear
Kelly
Converse
probably
All
does.
Stars.
Yeah, I've been loyal to Vans for like not even like it's not even a loyalty thing. It's just what I know. I've been wearing Vans for like 20 years.
I didn't
I've
have my first pair of Vans until I think 2019. Yeah.
Really, I had my
I've had,
first pair of Vans in 2003.
I have the same pair of Converse All Stars. They're in brown. I've had them for
Nike
like 10
Monarch
years.
cheap though. I don't like Converse All Stars. I mean, I like the way they look. They
I'm
just
not
don't,
like comfortable.
they just don't fit my feet well. What's that shoe
Yeah,
you wear, Mark?
12 wide.
Oh, yeah, same as me.
Well, Vide, yeah.
Yeah, big ass feet. I got Hobbit feet.
All
What can I
right,
say?
so what's up? You gonna complete the quadfrecta, Leon? You gonna leave us?
Nah, Leon wears a size 10. We all
Actually,
know
I
it.
wear size 13 triple wide. I can only wear New Balance because
Oh,
they're the
what?
only ones that make shoes naturally
What?
wide enough.
Size 13 triple wide. How come you
Said
don't have
that's
an
why I'm keeping
OnlyFans?
quiet. Thanks.
We're
My
shoe
my
cousins,
grandpa
yeah.
actually had to have special medical shoes because he couldn't go to any store and get shoes bought like
How
normally.
tall are you, Leon?
I'm only about like 5'10".
Damn, you got size
Oh.
13 triple
But
wide.
you
feet?
don't
Got
ever
the
fall over.
Undertaker
You
boots.
need to like make an OnlyFans and start stepping on cupcakes.
If I
Yo.
thought I could make money on OnlyFans, I totally would.
What?
Probably
See, that's
do it.
that's the problem right there. Look. Why can't you? And I'm not even trying to be like fucking funny. Why can't you though? Because like you're not ugly and you're not showing your face anyway. Like you're holding out because you don't like the stigma around OnlyFans, and you think you being there would like make you a little bit less of like whoever you want to be inside. Don't play that bullshit with me, all right? You can make money on OnlyFans if you just gave it some effort. I'm a fucking video editor. I don't do OnlyFans, but like I know I got the equipment to make some bread. I just can't do it because like I want to be president, and that's the thing, the thing. Fox News, they be about that all day. Anyway, like I got reasons, but like I can make content, and if I want to, you can make money. Stop it. You can make money.
I mean, I don't because I don't think I'm attractive enough that people would pay for like photos of me.
Have you ever heard of a site called efuck.com? Like people made money, bread,
I've
like
been there.
yeah. Just shout out Justin Wang. Shout out Justin. Anyway, like yeah, like trust me, attractiveness is not what wins the internet. It never was.
I still want to do my
We're
OnlyFans idea.
Ollie now,
Just haven't yet.
so don't mind me. I'm just gonna.
I do technically have an OnlyFans, but I only posted some like meme
So
stuff
let me
on
get the
there.
notes.
I wanna do
Hey.
dick puppetry.
See,
I've
like
heard you talk about this before.
What?
It's beautiful.
How have I
Dick
not heard
puppetry.
this?
You might not have been around whenever I thought of this, but like I want to like reenact scenes from movies with my wiener and like buy like dick costumes for the. I think I said I was gonna do 8 Mile first.
Wait.
And I found like a gray hoodie that I could put on my wiener.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
You got to have it like puking up mom's spaghetti and shit.
I was like,
Oh.
yo, get out of my head. I was thinking, like, what are you gonna do for the puke scene? Like, is that
You know damn well what I'm gonna do for the puke.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
We go to Michael's Arts and Crafts. We're like, why are you buying all these googly eyes?
I'm just thinking about like a scene,
If you're
the end scene.
uncircumcised, you don't need a hoodie.
And it's just like once you finish the rap at the end of the scene, the other character like starts deflating.
I'm just gonna like figure out how to do it. So like I've like planned this out. Like I thought about getting like a board, right? Like a thin piece of like plywood and drilling a hole through it and have like a board that's like one exposed side and I could just like build scenes within that board, right? And then like put my wiener through the hole on the bottom of the board. And
How are you gonna like move?
okay,
Like, let's say
let me
you need
finish,
to
Mark. If you would just wait a minute, you would let me hear it out. Let me finish this, all right? So then like I was going to like get like what's it called? Like marionette. They get like strings and whatever I'm using for the costume, attach your like so like the arm sleeves of the hoodie. I'll like attach strings to it, and above the thing I'll be moving it, right? I'm not it's not gonna be able
logistical issue.
go ahead.
So you're laying back,
Well,
penis through the hole. How
not
are
the
you
lay back.
also above? You need somebody else to do that. That's all I'm saying.
No. Why do you have to lay back? You can sit up and do it. Like you're saying that you couldn't do it sitting in a chair and holding it on your lap?
Well, yeah, because like it's right at where the rest of you would cross over into the scene.
No, you just zoom into the scene.
The scene is just constantly at a quarter.
Huh?
Look at your lower area.
Uh-huh.
Think about the logistics of your meat.
Okay.
How you're sitting in a chair. Are you
Right.
flat? Or do you go?
It's gonna have like a back wall to it. I'm confused on what you get about this. Do I need to like pull out Microsoft Paint and draw you a
all I'm
picture?
saying
Yes.
is
I don't think I can do that on stream. But...
you have moved very, very far into the realm of practicality. And I would like to bring you back for a second before you get a Reddit
It's
thread
too late.
about
We're
you.
already here.
Oh man. All right. Should I admit something? I know something. That's all I'm gonna say. I know something. And I can tell you what I know, but like I need your permission first. I can't tell you the details. It's related to fuck. It's related to what we're talking about. I kicked out the cherry.
Yeah,
It's
go
related
for it.
all right.
Have you done dick puppets before?
No.
Okay.
I have perused the some of the corners of the internet, and I have found out that there is one man who makes his living on a website, CGIing his penis into movie scenes and then crushing actors with it. And he has simulated certain tsunamis or end world events with the obvious aforementioned, and then CGIs the people like, yeah. And it is to the point where he has CGI'd himself as Godzilla. And he is slammed. You feel where I'm going with this? You see
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
see what
doing?
you're saying. And I thought about this as well. I thought about doing like I can do a lot of this on computer, but I like the idea of like hand making sets and using costumes, right? It's kind of like why like the Star Wars better than the remastered. Because like the puppets look better than like the weird CGI they added to it. I don't know. Call me a purist.
Fucking mix Maddie B. Rodzilla.
Rodzilla is Dennis Rodman's nickname.
Yeah.
New meaning. New meaning is all I'm saying.
I'm so in. I don't see how Mark doesn't get what I'm saying.
I don't see how you're getting what I'm saying. Like, you can't sit in a chair. You'd have to be flat, and you'd have to have somebody operate it over top.
No, you could sit in a chair. I don't see why you say you can't sit in a chair.
Because of where you bend. Your gut and everything would get in the way.
No.
Well, you're like
Are
this?
penises in different places?
Yeah.
Bro, if
like-
you're sitting in
Yeah,
a
that's what
chair, if you're sitting in a chair and you're sitting directly, like, are we not? Or do you guys not have tables? If you sit on a chair, like how I'm sitting now, and you had to put your thing through the hole, you'd have to eventually stretch up. Unless you like 18 feet, you can't sit up. Your thing go back down. Like, am I not bugging?
Right. But you can
Exactly.
like even lean back how far as I'm leaning back right now would be fun.
That's what
But I
I'm
could-
saying. Yeah.
But I could still operate the puppet from there, Mark.
You got a long ass arm. Okay, you talking length now, and that's not fair.
It's attached to a string.
So, like, you gonna be like this the whole time? You gonna be like this the whole time?
Like I said,
Yeah.
you're gonna like ape arm it. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do like
Right.
I'm not gonna do like the whole movie. I'm gonna do scenes from movies.
Bro, a scene in that movie is at least like 8 cuts. Like, good luck.
Mm.
It'll be fun.
You can make a lot of money.
I
from
wanna
OnlyFans.
fast
It might
forward.
be worth it.
Yeah.
I want to fast forward to the moment where like Dreams is finally like to the point where he's like, I'm doing this, and like he starts to do the first scene, and he's just like, fuck, Mark and Paradigm were right.
Yeah, I think you're wrong.
Nah, he knows his
Well,
way
it sounds like
around.
you need to
some
start
weird-
that
he wants to run
OnlyFans
it
and
well.
prove it wrong then.
Yeah,
Sure.
See, we gonna
Stick
make
it
a
in my
joke about it,
face.
but like, I want to see it though. Not that I want to see the finished product, but I want to see you attempt to do it.
I
I don't want to
that.
see you attempt to do it. I want to see your attempt at doing. I don't want to see your attempt at do. You know what I mean, though? Like, you feel me?
Yeah,
You feel me?
You're basically saying like you want to see it, but you don't want to admit to like it's not because you want to see my dick. It's because you want to see a puppet show with anyone's dick.
Uh huh.
It's not
Effectively.
because you want to see a dick. It's just it's fun. I get it.
It is 11. I do have to head out.
Yeah, it's about quitting time for me as well.
I got a lot to do. How do you end these things?
I'm gonna let you go ahead and shout yourself out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Paradigm Shift. I'm currently on season 2 of my arc of discovery. Season 3 will be very exciting, and then season 4, we shall have amassed a beautiful community, and we can finally start the rumbling. If you don't know what that's about, please go watch Attack on Titan, hot-ass anime. Anyway,
no.
you can find me at twitch.tv/the_paradigm_shift. Please let Twitch know to give me back my username. I hate the underscores. Aaron did nothing wrong. You can fight me about that. Like, go die mad. We shift paradigms here. Die mad about your bad opinions. I'm also a really good poet, a great artist, and like a friend. And you should come check me out because, like, yeah.
Okay, I have to ask really fast. Did the Attack on Titan anime finally end?
No,
Okay, so it's not done. Okay.
no, it's not done.
Okay.
I
I'm not gonna
have
be
you
mad
not
at you
watched
then.
it yet?
I read it.
Oh, I read it too. I know.
You
Yeah,
read
I
it
know
and you have that opinion.
that Aaron did nothing wrong. I mean, you got okay, but like, see,
Ugh.
it's like no, like in the context of the actual fucking events, no, but like in a real world sense, like black separatism, yo. Like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I just feel like I get it. Like, yeah, there really was. I mean, there are obviously other fucking solutions that like don't require either one. But in the realm of their technology and their advancements and shit, like, yeah. Good night. I'm done, bro. Everybody gets smoked. I just want to see them animate the baby. That's all I want. I just want that baby scene, and I'm gonna stop watching it. And
Oh, they
nobody know.
haven't
I'm
done
not
that
spoiling.
yet.
Yeah, they haven't done that yet. I feel like it's gonna be the next episode.
Oh no. Okay. We might have to discuss this another time after the anime ends.
Yeah. I want to see where people land on that. All right, gentlemen, it was a pleasure. I hope to see you guys again in the future. Thank you so much for your time and attention. You got it. Have a good night.
Good times. Nice to talk
See
to
ya.
you. All right. So Valo after?
No, I'm
No.
exhausted.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
You want to shout
Figured I'd
yourself
ask.
out?
Mark Monkey stream in the mornings. I'll be on tomorrow morning, 9 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Come by. We're gonna do covering the news and politics and stuff. Oh, is that gonna play a clip? What clip does it play? Or do you have it turned off?
I don't have it turned on for this thing.
Ah, shit. I was curious. But yeah, I just released a new video on my YouTube where I got a little angry at a chatter because they didn't seem to understand the issues with why calling for a general strike is kind of dumb when you don't have anything set up for people to want to join a general strike. It's a good video. Ends nicely. I think a lot of good things were said about it. Chatter said that I did really good. So it's 2 days worth of stuff, and it's just under an hour. So look that up on my YouTube and look me up on TikTok, and well, sorry, my neck is broken. We'll see you guys there. All right. Thanks for bringing me on, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, of course.